Welcome back to another episode of Better Than Common Garage. Today is going to be a little bit different. It was Sunday special. I have my Bronco, my old Bronco behind me here. I plan on converting it from what I would like to call winter mode to summer mode. So I'm going to remove the doors and the roof. My dad's coming out here in a little bit to give me a hand lifting that heavy pig of a roof off, and I figured while I'm doing that, I'd give you guys a grand tour. So let's take a peek. It's rough. I mean, this thing is basically a woods buggy that I drive on the street. As you can see, the custom diamond plate here. That's not factory, believe it or not. Ford didn't do that, I did that. I did all the body repairs and stuff when I was, 15 to like 18 or something like that. So it's pretty fair, but it's all here. This modification here, I did this last year actually. I had a great big gap between the lift gate and the tailgate. I tried to seal it up. We went on a cruise over the winter. It was literally negative temperatures that day, and I wanted to try to keep the heat in as best as possible, but I plan on taking the doors off and going for a little ride. So figured I'd take you guys along with me. The pink, I don't know if you guys can see that here. I know it's a becoming look with your black and yellow paint scheme to have a great big pink towel, but it's functional because there's a gigantic hole in my floor where some dum-dum, oh man, I need to tuck in wires up. Some dum-dum decided he wanted an old 4-speed stuffed in this thing, and that was about the best spot to put it. So the towel acts as a heat barrier. Does a pretty good job. So I'm gonna take the doors off right now and get all the bolts out of the roof. That way I can have everything ready when Dad gets here, and anything we have to do is lift the roof off quick and he can be on his way, and I don't have to hog up his day all day. So another thing I wanted to show you guys is actually it's on the other side, dummy. I made what people call quick release hinges here, but I don't know if you can tell from the custom crackage and excellent body lines that this thing possesses. When I did this, oh man, this was 20 years ago. These were expensive, the striker posts, and it needed striker posts. And I had, let's say, no money, because I was poor and just a kid. So I had the car, so I did my best and just sort of globbed on goober welds here and there. And my brother actually did some of this stuff, some of the metal work in it, but it was even poor to our standards. But you know, none of this stuff is cheap, so we did the best we could with what we had. The floor is actually, I don't know, it doesn't really show, but like there's no body lines and stuff in it. It is actually a piece of plate that my brother ended up getting somehow, I'm not sure. And the striker post, it's just a big piece of plate with a hole drilled in it and a piece of nylon with a bolt through it. I mean, she's old and tired, but it does what I like it to do. It goes pretty decent in the woods. I got the front differential welded. Note to self, don't ever do that. It does make it go good, but it's really hard on axles. especially when you step up to, 35s. I had 32s on it for years, and I never broke anything. Then as soon as I bought the 35-inch tires, I started snapping front axle shafts like they were graham crackers. So every time I go four-wheeling, I can almost guarantee I have to put an axle shaft in it. I was replacing them. I had a stash of Dana 44 axle shafts, and I was replacing them with those, but I'm out. I don't know if you can see that. I bought chromoly shafts, and they're Spicer joints, but they're not like the super extra heavy duty Spicer joints. So I imagine the joints are going to go, but I'm hoping it doesn't hog up the shafts. And yes, they are new, and I have not gone wheeling since I put them in, so they're still in one piece. The steering is bent. I don't know if that comes out on camera or not. You can sort of see the lower tie rod or whatever. Well, actually, I think both of them are bent, the drag link too. But yeah, I mean, it gets used in the woods and stuff. So those low-hanging things, they get beat up. And man, does it need a bath. I had it sitting out yesterday underneath the tree, and it was a target apparently. So I'm going to quit jibber jabbering here. Let's knock some of these pins off, and none of that stuff's lined up, so I have to loosen these up and pop the doors off. I'll show you what that looks like. Now, shut up, Phil. Look, my rooster and my chickens had to come say hello. They came running over. I don't know if you guys saw me smile over there, but I was laughing at them. The whole herd of them came over to see what I was doing. I don't know if they thought I was going to give them food or not, but I just have to loosen up the hinges a little bit. Then the doors lift right off. Little tip. Lower your window before you start. That way you have a grab handle for it. And if you have nice painted shiny things, probably should do it with two people. So I'm going to do the other side and wait for Dad to get here, and we'll take the roof off. I'll show you what that looks like. Now, I think that looks pretty slick. The wife, she's not too thrilled about driving in it with the doors off, but she gets used to it. It's really not bad. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not bad for me because I got a steering wheel to hold on to. It can be a little bit unnerving for her because she has nothing to hold on to except for the seatbelt. But the lift gate no longer has the props underneath. I bought a kit to put the nitrogen charged cylinders in there. Haven't had a chance to get that in yet. The brackets that I have are broken. It requires the old brackets. Those of you who know old Broncos will see that I'm missing bolts. I have one in, but there's not one down low. And then I don't have all the ones in the sides. I just have one up front on either side. I used to keep two in it. Must have took that one out. And then I have a whole bunch in the top at the windshield. Just to try to cut down on wind noise, but it's pretty, I don't know, not quick release, but it doesn't take real long to get all the bolts undone. So that's what I'm going to work on next. Get all the bolts out. Hey, Flash. Pull out there, fella. Just zip it. All right, so we got Pappy here. He's a little concerned about the weight of this here unit, but we're gonna give it a shot, see if we can't manhandle it around a little bit.
I did eat my Wheaties. We're good.
Let's give it a shot.
All right. So I'm gonna get it underneath one of my right in here,
Okay.
right in there.
Remember, we got to go up over the windshield or the windshield wiper thing.
Yeah.
So we'll go up, slide it back.
Yep.
Just like before.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Can we just go up right now?
I think we can just go up right now. There we go. Now we're clear. Then we can go back. Now don't scratch the paint.
Yeah, don't scratch your pants. Come on.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
work. You could probably go a little bit. Whoa! Easy. That didn't go well. Ready? It helped if these sides were attached. Hold on, hold on. You're there. I'm good with that. Yeah, that you're hooked on this post right now. Yeah, that's on the roof. Hey, that looks like a Bronco now. Yeah. Dang it. Okay. All right, let's go for a ride. Yeah, let's go for a ride. Got a bolt there. Right there.
Let's see if I figure out how to get the camera set up. This will be good. When was the last time you rode in this thing?
Well, I don't know.
It's been a while.
Been a little bit.
I don't even need the nuts.
No, that waste of time.
Now I want to ride that to church.
You want to ride in this to church? Me and Patrick are going to take it for a real quick spin, then we'll be back, okay?
Can I come?
Well, if you... Okay, yeah, you can hop in the back and hold the camera.
What?
Yeah, I'm a YouTuber now. That's what we do at YouTubes. We film everything, even the ridiculous stuff like taking the roof off of your junk. There you go. Buckle up. There we go. A little bit better angle. Got it. Okay.
Even that there.
Would it be better if you took it out of that and just held it, or are you good with that?
Good with this.
Okay.
She's a big girl.
It's so much better without the roof.
Oh yeah.
It's not loud, it's not stinky.
Don't stink as much.
Yep.
Still got points in there?
No. gotta do the sign off. YouTube stuff. Yeah, no,
When are you ever gonna make merch?
huh?
When are you ever gonna make merch?
Make merch.
Merch!
Well, whenever I get big enough to need it. if Lord willing, I get big enough to need merch. What do you think, Pap?
It's all good. Yep, we got back in one piece.
We made it in one piece, and now we're fully converted into summertime mode until fall, and then I'll put the roof back on and I'll have him back out. But I don't think I'll show you that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.